The 2025 version of the in-season Hard Knocks will feature the Dallas Cowboys and the NFC East, marking an exciting step in the show's evolution. This is the second time that the creative forces behind the program, namely HBO and NFL Films, have chosen to take this unique approach. The very first episode of this groundbreaking series is projected to air in December, providing a detailed account of the entirety of the 2025 season. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. This is a significant event for the Cowboys, marking their first appearance on Hard Knocks since 2021 and their fourth overall. They first appeared on the show in 2002, with subsequent appearances in 2008 and 2021. This history with the show adds a certain level of anticipation and familiarity for fans tuning in. However, before the Cowboys and the NFC East take the spotlight in the in-season format, the Buffalo Bills will be the center of attention in the Hard Knocks training camp series, providing a different perspective and narrative to the show. On Wednesday, a press announcement was released by the co-executive vice presidents of HBO Documentary and Family Programming, Nancy Abraham and Lisa Heller, along with Bentley Weiner, the senior vice president of HBO Sports Documentaries. In their statement, they expressed their fervent excitement about the prospect of delivering a summer program featuring the Bills, followed by a winter program showcasing the Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, and Eagles. They also highlighted the fresh collaboration with NFL Films, promising fans a wide range of star-filled content to look forward to. The 2025 season will mark the second time that Hard Knocks has followed an entire division, replicating its coverage of the AFC North in 2024. This previous season offered in-depth insights into the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, and Pittsburgh Steelers, captivating audiences with the nuances of each team's journey throughout the year. The year 2024 was a milestone for Hard Knocks, as it was the first time the show followed an entire division for an entire season. However, this wasn't the first time a single team had been followed throughout a season. The Indianapolis Colts made headlines in 2021 when they became the first team to be featured in an in-season Hard Knocks series, a trend that was continued with the Arizona Cardinals in 2022 and the Miami Dolphins in 2023. The premiere episode of the 2025 season, scheduled for December, is still awaiting a confirmed release date. But, if previous in-season Hard Knocks series are any indication, fans can expect about 8 episodes, typically airing every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. The Emmy-nominated voice actor Liev Schreiber is scheduled to lend his voice as the narrator of the series, adding an extra layer of professionalism and excitement to the show. His narration will guide viewers through the twists and turns of the season, providing context and insight into the on-screen action. The series will be available for streaming on HBO Max, allowing fans to tune in at their convenience and catch every moment of this in-depth journey into the NFL season. With such a star-studded cast of teams and the promise of unparalleled behind-the-scenes access, the 2025 season of Hard Knocks is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated yet. The notion that running back, RB, Javonte Williams might be released before training camp seems a bit far-fetched, and it's going to be an interesting development to watch unfold. The way his role will be defined within the team is a matter of intense speculation. The Dallas Cowboys had quite a challenging off-season, one that was filled with a lot of strategic decision-making. Among the many tasks that they had to tackle, one major one was revamping their running back department entirely. The insipid performance of their running game in the previous season left a lot to be desired. In the 2024 season, the Cowboys witnessed a significant low in their performance with one of the lowest Y/A per rush in the league, 4.0. The team's rush EPA stood at a dismal -0.128, making it the 7th worst. The only glimmer of hope in the otherwise bleak rushing department was the 26-year-old Rico Dowdle. Dowdle had an absolutely stellar season and was the shining star in the last 7 weeks of the season. He emerged as one of the most efficient backs in the league, concluding the year with an impressive 1,079 yards on 235 carries. Given his successful season, it was widely expected that Dallas would put in substantial efforts to retain the soon-to-be free agent. However, things didn't pan out the way many anticipated. The Cowboys had to witness their top rusher from the previous season sign a 1-year contract with the Carolina Panthers in mid-March, a move that left them without their star player. With Dowdle now out of the picture, Dallas had a mountain to climb if they wanted to put together a competitive running back team for the upcoming season. To their credit, they did manage to stir up some healthy competition at the position. They may not have recruited a top-tier back, but they certainly made some strategic moves with a couple of free agent signings and draft picks. In their quest for talent, the Cowboys brought in the seasoned player, Miles Sanders, and 25-year-old Javonte Williams, both on one-year contracts. In the draft, Dallas made an exceptional choice in the 5th round, picking up Texas running back Jaden Blue. They further bolstered the team with their penultimate draft pick, selecting Clemson running back Phil Mafah in the 7th round. While the Cowboys have undeniably improved the overall depth of the running back position, the question of who will be their primary back when training camp starts remains unanswered. There are rumors that Dallas might release one of their 2 free agent additions at the position even before the training camp commences. Bleacher Report added fuel to the speculation by naming Javonte Williams as a potential cut candidate in their article, the best player who could still be cut from every NFL roster in 2025 offseason. Their reasoning behind why Dallas might release the former Denver Bronco before the season kicks off is as follows. Dallas' one-year, $3 million contract with running back Javonte Williams this offseason could be terminated if he fails to outperform Miles Sanders, Deuce Vaughn, and rookies Jaden Blue and Phil Mafah in training camp. Releasing Williams, who managed an average of only 3.7 yards per carry with the Broncos the previous season, would save Dallas $2 million in cap space. While it's true that the Cowboys could release Williams without any substantial financial repercussions, the idea of doing so before the training camp begins seems highly unlikely. Among all the running backs on the team, Williams likely has the most promising chance of being Dallas RB1 when they commence camp in late July. Despite his subpar performance last season, there's a reason why Dallas decided to sign Williams. His potential to influence the game as a pass catcher is a perfect fit for Brian Schottenheimer's offense. It's highly probable that Dallas will make substantial use of him in this role. Williams' physicality as a runner is also a valuable asset, one that could complement a swift back, like Jaden Blue. Is there a possibility that Williams could falter in camp and the preseason, becoming a candidate for an early September cut? Yes, that's a possibility. But even that seems quite doubtful at this point. It's more likely that Javonte Williams will be the starting Cowboys running back in Week 1 in Philadelphia, receiving a significant portion of the carries. The Dallas Cowboys, one of the most renowned and reputed football teams in the National Football League, have made the headlines with an unexpected trade deal involving Patriots quarterback Joe Milton. This surprising development has been confirmed by multiple trusted sources, catapulting the NFL community into a frenzy. Joe Milton, the 25-year-old quarterback, has been a sensation in the football world. With a standout performance during his tenure at Tennessee University, he has always been a player to watch. His potential was unmissable in his brief appearances for the New England Patriots in his rookie season, making him a promising prospect for any team. NFL Network's esteemed reporter, Ian Rappaport, has reported on this new development, confirming that Milton is now moving to Dallas. In this surprising trade, a 7th-round pick will also be joining Milton in his move to Dallas, while the Patriots will be receiving a 5th-rounder in return. This acquisition of Milton by the Dallas Cowboys comes right after another shocking revelation that has been making rounds in the NFL community. Rumors have been swirling about the Browns and Cowboys being in talks for a potential trade deal involving the Cowboys' longtime quarterback, Dak Prescott. Bruce Drennan, a well-respected Cleveland-based sportscaster, has been the primary source of these rumors. He claimed to have heard about this potential trade deal from a highly reliable source within the Browns organization, stating that the two teams were allegedly in the thick of discussing the future of the talented quarterback, Dak Prescott. Speaking on his popular Big Play show, Drennan said, "I've heard that Myles Garrett is more than ready to agree to this contract extension because the Browns are currently in negotiations with the Dallas Cowboys for a Dak Prescott trade." His statement has added fuel to the already burning rumors about Prescott's possible trade. Drennan further added, "Prescott is currently recovering from a hamstring injury and may not be available for the start of training camp, but this information comes from several different sources." This statement hints at a significant transition phase in the Cowboys' team dynamics if the trade does go through. In what seems to be a whirlwind of trade deals for the Dallas Cowboys, Drennan also reported that the Browns would be sending cornerback Greg Newsome to and draft compensation to Dallas in a deal for Prescott. This strategic move by the Browns could be a significant game-changer for both teams involved. Milton, who served as a backup for New England's Drake May last season, has shown his worth when given a chance. In Week 18, he shined, throwing for 241 yards and a touchdown in a win. This performance has undoubtedly played a role in the Dallas Cowboys' decision to acquire him. In the world of NFL, where every move can dramatically change the game, these trades and negotiations are closely watched by fans and experts alike. The coming days will reveal how these changes impact the teams and the players involved. For now, the Dallas Cowboys' decision to trade for Patriots quarterback Joe Milton is keeping everyone on their toes.